What's going on, YouTube? Thanks for tuning in to Everyday Carry Dual Sport Edition. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to put together a video on what us dual sport riders carry with us on a daily basis. Now, this isn't going to entail riding gear like jackets, gloves, helmets, boots. This is just going to be maintenance equipment and things along those lines that we carry every ride. So I figured it'd be fun to put this video together and then call out a few riders so that they can share with us what their everyday dual sport riding gear is. So the two riders I'm personally going to call out is Woodzman Adventures and Heartland Dual Sport. So the first item that I carry on every ride is going to be a good folding knife. This knife is a Benchmade, and it is one of the assisted opening blades. And in my opinion, you can't go wrong with carrying a good quality knife every time you're out. You never know when it'll come in handy or if you can help someone else. So the first item that I'm with is going to be a good folding knife. Now the second item that's always in my bike is going to be a multi-tool. A good multi-tool is going to give you a lot of different functions. This one in particular has a set of pliers on it. It's got a saw, a knife, some scissors, as well as a screwdriver and bottle opener. So this is another good item to have. The pliers are real good if I need to reach down and grab something out of a tight to reach area. So that's why I carry a good multi-tool with me when I'm out and about. Now, the third most important item that I personally carry is going to be my wrenches. I carry a good crescent wrench so that I can remove the rear tire of the motorcycle in the event there's a flat. I carry a 12 millimeter wrench as well as a 10 millimeter wrench so that I can do any chain adjustments that are necessary on the trail. And then I also have an MSR individual wrench that I picked up, and that is just an axle wrench. It's relatively light, so I leave it in the kit. But I picked that wrench up from an online retailer, and the price was great. So I figured I'd pick it up, add it to the motorcycle. It doesn't add much weight, but it's nice to have another way to remove that rear axle in the event I do get a flat or need to pull that axle off. That's where that 24 millimeter ends for right there, and the 17 millimeter would be for the front axle on the Honda CRF250L. Now, in conjunction with the wrenches, you've got to have a way to pull that tire off. So I've got two different spoons. I've got, I believe this one is a Motion Pro, and it's extremely light, and I would highly recommend it. And then I've got just a generic spoon, two tire irons, so that in the event I need to replace a tire or a tube, I can do that on the trail. Let's see here. A tube. You're going to need a tube. So the tube that I carry with me is actually a 21-inch tube so that it'll fit the front and the rear tire on the Honda CRF250L. So in the event I get a flat, I have a tube that can fit either tire. A way to fill it up, I carry some CO2 cartridges in an inflator so that in the event I need to fill up the tire, I have what's necessary in order to get myself back on the road or limp on home. Now, the front tire of the Honda CRF250L has some pinch bolts, so I also carry a T-driver, and it's relatively lightweight and has all the socket attachments I need. I believe we've got an 8 millimeter, a 10 millimeter, 12 millimeter, as well as a 13 millimeter. And we also have a driver for a Phillips screwdriver. So it's extremely nice to have that with you on the trail, just in the event you need to remove some pinch bolts or help a fellow rider. It's just some good items to have. So these are just some of the basic tools that I carry. Next is a tow strap. So in the event I cannot fix whatever's broken, I've got a strap that hopefully I can hook on to a fellow rider or help a fellow rider out of a sticky situation, whether you get the bike stuck or you need a lift home back to civilization to get whatever problem fixed. It's nice to have a strap. And I keep all these items inside of the Tusk fender bag. So this fender bag does wonders. It's fantastic. at holding all this gear, and it's relatively inexpensive for what it is, but it does a heck of a job holding all the gear. So once again, that's all the gear I carry. At this point, I carry a T-handle with some sockets. I carry some wrenches to adjust the chain in the event we have to remove the chain. To take care of the axles, we've got some crescent wrenches as well as a standalone axle wrench. We've got a way to pull the axles off. Now we've got a way to put a new tube in on the trail in the event we run into any issues. We've got the tube itself. Always have a spare with you. I'll probably add a patch kit in the near future. Got to have a way to inflate it. So we've got some inflation here. Tow strap for in the event we can't fix the problem. Multitool to just help with basic maintenance on the bike or help any fellow riders. And then the final piece is a good knife. So this is just what I carry right now. This is my first go around on putting together a kit. Now to add probably a few other items, I need to get a good first aid kit in here and some things along those lines. But overall, this is just a basic kit for everyday riding with the dual sport. So definitely comment below this video if there's anything you think I should add. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up button. And the two YouTubers that I'm calling out to do an everyday carry dual sport edition is Woodzman Adventures and Heartland Dual Sport. So if you know them, reach out to them, let them know they've been called out to put together a video to show us kind of what they carry on a daily basis when they're riding. So once again, thanks for tuning into the channel. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next video.